should have watched this interview, you feel me? We live with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Don't Miss himself, DJ Dez.
Yo, what's the word?
What is the word, Dez? What you been up to, bro?
Dez don't miss, nigga, that's the word.
That's that man. Where'd that come from?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit just came out of nowhere, for real. I was low-key sitting at the crib. Yeah. I'm like, shit, I've been DJing like 14 years. I ain't never had like a slogan or no shit like that. Like 2-3 years ago, I kinda like caught on with that your girlfriend's favorite DJ shit. But like, I'm like, I need something kinda like more catchier. Dez don't miss.
Yeah,
my mama.
It just came to you.
That shit just roll.
You was hitting one of them woods.
Type shit. He funny as hell. Now that shit just roll shit. It just rolled off the tongue for real and it stuck. Like for real. I liked it.
It definitely fit. It fits the brand for sure, bro.
Oh mama.
Tell us about the brand though. What's to the DJ Dez brand?
Shit, everything, bro. For real, like it's more than just DJing, like for real. Like I just love music. Like for real. Like I said, I've been doing this shit like 14 years now. Like it been a minute. But like for real, this shit really kind of just kicked off at the top of this year, like really kind of like, you feel me, like in the overdrive and shit like that. But I like how it been going though.
Any comparisons from when it started 14 years ago into what's been going on this year?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I've been getting a lot more nervous. Like not nervous, but you feel me, it's certain settings I be in when I get nervous type shit.
Like what settings make the butterflies come?
I ain't gonna lie, like my last big joint was Smirkchella. That shit was a little nerve wracking. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like that shit was wild.
Well, how was that?
That was different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was like the biggest joint I ever did type shit. Like I ain't never think I was gonna do no shit like that. Like no time soon. Like I think that was Moni, Illinois. It was the Taxley Arena, some shit. I think they sold like, it was like, I think like 6,000-7,000 tickets type shit. It wasn't packed out like type shit where the tops was filled out. Yeah. But like the whole little like main section, that shit was like packed. Like they was rocking in that bitch though.
Yeah, I seen videos. I thought the top was packed out. I only seen like that first level.
Yeah, no, they only had like the first level. I don't think they sold out the top and no shit like that. So they just told everybody, you feel me, you can just come down to the main joint. Yeah. It was slight though. It turned out decent as hell. Ferris was through there. Louis V, Lil Zay, all like, you feel me, everybody came through that motherfucker.
Yeah, you actually DJ'd the set, right?
Yeah, for Hypno.
For Hypno, how long was Hypno set?
Shit, this set was like, I think it was 10-15 minutes, some shit like that. But I had like a little 5-minute little lick right before him type shit.
Oh, you did your own set?
Oh, mama, yeah, they had me open for him type shit. That's what.
Dez don't miss.
Oh, mama, I don't miss, shorty. What he said? No, yeah, they let me on for like 5 minutes. That shit turned out decent because I ain't expected it, low key. He told me the morning of, he like, yeah, so I need you kind of play some shit like right before I go on. I'm fucking, all right, what I can't play. Like shit, you know what you can't play, nigga. I'm like, all right, bet. I tossed some shit on, and then like low key, I was so, you feel me, busy trying to make sure I ain't fuck up. I forgot to get footage. One of his cousins who was in the front row, low key, ended up getting footage. That's how I ended up getting the shot on my Instagram. Yeah, you feel me? Like the whole performance and shit like that. Yeah. That shit turned out decent as hell. I wish you would have got the set, but shit, she called me right. You feel me? At the end of my set when I'm talking right before he come on and shit like that. Yeah. But shit, at least I got something.
I'm like, this man got
oh mama, yeah. They let me get up on the mic and shit like that. I'm like, that's wild as hell, bro.
So backtrack though, how you get into it with Hypno? What's going on with that?
Whole time that shit was wild, bro. Cause like top of the year, like I forgot. I think I said some shit about DJing, bro. Like I wanted to, like, you feel me, do some shit like with an artist, like kind of like known artist and shit like that. He ended up making a post saying he was looking for a DJ. I commented. His manager ended up inboxing me like, yeah, my little cousin ended up mentioning me to him type shit, like on some DJ shit for Hip. I'm like, all right, cool. He sent this line. He like hit me tomorrow, like around 4 o'clock. Mind you, I'm working my old 9-to-5. I used to work Carvana and shit like that. Yeah. So I end up calling him. He like, yeah, Hip need a DJ. We been seeing like you been doing your thing, this, that, and the third. He like, just come through the studio tomorrow if you ain't got shit to do. Mind you, I'm off work tomorrow. I ain't got shit to do. Slide through. I think I ended up mixing like 10-15 minutes. Craziest part about it, I ended up leaving my charger at the crib, my laptop down me 10-15 minutes into mixing for the man. But like he ended up fucking with me though.
So you mix it for him, and your laptop just died.
Died right on the spot. Oh man, it had shit. Like everybody had like the newer Macs and shit like that. I got like a 2012 still type shit. I just like the older one. So ain't nobody had no charger for me. So my shit died. I'm like, shit, I'll go back to the crib and get my shit. Like, nah, you feel me? You straight. Like, yeah, we fucking with you. Oh man, we straight. I think like the next show after that was probably like a month later. That shit was like Gary, Indiana. That was the other joint I ended up posting on my story and shit like that. Like it turned out decent as hell, cause after that Gary shit, that's when like they was like, all right, bet you could do this shit. Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, like I like DJ for a couple artists and shit like that before, but it ain't never been like no big shit, like no arenas or no shit like that. So it was dope that he still like fucked with me. You feel me? After that joint, enough to be like, all right, bet, yeah, go ahead, do your thing.
That was something I seen you say you wanted to do, and then saw you doing it months later. And
Type
the
shit.
other one was don't you regularly host at a spot now?
Yeah, it's a
Residency.
oh type. It's a little spot up over east. It's like I think it's on 47th and Vincennes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's like Wednesday nights they do the comedy shows. Thursdays they do like the little like Taco Thursdays and shit like that. It's like though it's smoke friendly, all that shit. You slide through, they got a bar in the back. You come through, just kick it. They got like tables and shit like that set up. I'm DJing the whole night, so it's lit.
And you in there those 2 nights?
Yeah.
You
Wednesdays and Thursdays.
I
Yeah.
heard of Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah. Now we do that bitch every week though, like for real. And then like you feel me, we usually go. I think it's like 9 to like 12. Sometimes 1 if it's like rocking like that. But then they be doing like Saturday events. But I usually post flyers and shit like that for like ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be real on point with the promotion, bro. That's why, like, who you think owe you like an endorsement, man? Who owe you that money? Like how you got your business card, it's basically a backwoods sign. All the core.
Core Water, y'all owe me an endorsement.
Is bad, core.
Weed, marijuana, the whole goddamn.
How weed owe you an endorsement,
bro? Nigga smoke too much, bro. Like for real,
so
for real.
What you get the cash back on it?
No, mom, I need like a rebate or some shit, bro. Y'all wild as hell. I need like a credit.
How long you been smoking woods, bro?
Ooh, I ain't even gonna lie and be like one of them niggas like, yeah, I've been smoking woods like 05.
My whole life.
Yo, moment, nah. I got out of college like what? 2011, probably like a couple years after that, like 2015, 2016, probably I wanna say. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was smoking like what? Swishers, Vegas, shit like that, like Invincibles and shit like that. Like once I started smoking Invincibles, I'm like, alright, bet. And I think I tried like my first wood, I fucked it up, but I got the hang of that shit after a while though. Yeah, it's just better smoke for real.
I agree with that, man. So you been doing weddings too, though?
It's crazy. I've been doing weddings for a minute too, and it's just like kind of now I got to the point where I'm comfortable with them bitches. Like
it's really nothing to
you. Yeah, like weddings is a craft, bro. Like you like. You gotta think about that. That's somebody like that's a lady like special day for like you could really fuck that shit. Shorty, like yeah, if you go in there like you jag some shit, like she gonna remember that for the rest. Like my DJ at my wedding was whack as hell, bro. Like you gotta kind of like go in there.
You can't have them saying that.
No, you can't go in there on no wild shit. Like you feel me, right out the gate. You feel me, you and that bitch playing Future. Like you gotta kind of eat. Hey, I'm on like. Right after, like, usually after, like, dinner, you feel me, they might do, like, they little, like, garter toss, bouquet toss, all that shit. But when they get to, like, the party part, you got to, look, this free sauce y'all getting right now, too. Right after the dinner part, you feel me, after they do their little shit, go right into the slides, bro. Everybody do slides. Everybody get the rock into the slides.
Yeah.
After you do the slides, you could either go with, like, some mainstream radio shit, or you could do some stepper shit. Like, for real, it's a wedding, bro. Now once TT and them leave, you go ahead and you feel me, you put your little babies, you put your Futures and shit like that on. But while TT and them there, slides, stepper shit. I need 10% of all you niggas bookings from now on for that shit.
Great game.
Y'all can cash at me. It's gonna be in the link, in the bio, right? We gonna put it in the bio with that shit.
Put it in the
cash sign.
Don't miss.
Yeah, see, I gotta make a new one for that shit. Shout out Pops. You probably ain't gonna see this because I'm smoking and I don't like showing you when I smoke shit. But shout out Pops. That nigga brought me my first set. It was my, what was I was like 13, 14, bro. He bought me my first set. He gave it to me like a week before my birthday too. It was a little bullshit little set. Like we both knew it was bullshit, but it was like my first set. So it was my shit. You feel me? So I fucked with it. But from there, you feel me? Shit, I took off. So I've been DJing like 14 years, but I can probably count on one hand all the times like some real wild shit to happen. Like, you feel me? Like a motherfucker either shot up a party or some shit like that I done been at. Like some wild, don't get me wrong, wild shit happen everywhere. Like I ain't gonna say like, you feel me, Chicago, like motherfucking like not Chicago type shit, but at the same time, like it's just pockets of that shit everywhere. You feel me? Like it ain't everywhere. Like it's a beautiful city, it's just pockets of that shit. Like it's a crazy narrative we get, but at the same time, shit, to a certain extent, some of that shit true, but like I say, it's pockets of that shit, bro. It ain't everywhere.
Yeah, it's in this location.
I'm my mama, like for real.
Have you gotten gigs outside the city or state?
Honestly, the only one I ever got like outside the gig that I've done was like probably like 4 or 5 years ago, and I went out to Cali. I was on tour with Tay 600, and then like before all that crazy shit happened, we was out there probably like a week and a half. But like The next one I got, I think like next year I got a booking down up in Tennessee. Like a motherfucker booked me for like, it's like a 30-year birthday. It's like a 30th birthday party type shit. But they doing like one of the mansions out there. They doing like the little stripper mansions and shit like that.
Yeah. That's coming up.
Yeah, that shit next year. Like that shit probably I think like April next year type shit, like 2022.
Oh, you already booked out to April, man, to next summer?
Yeah, that's the only one I got next year. But shit, I'm booked up this year to like I think like November type shit.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
So have you ever, like, traveling, whether gig or not, have you ever encountered some of that narrative, like, of what people think Chicago is?
Yeah, shit, I was.
What you know it really is?
Yeah, shit, I was in school in Miami for like a year and a half. Shit, that was the first thing people said. Oh, you from Chicago? Oh, ooh, y'all funny. Like, you feel me? Like, I understand where y'all getting it from, but at the same time, like, everybody got their narratives. Like, shit is up to yo goof ass. You gonna believe that shit or not?
It's up to what you believe, your perspective.
Like, for real.
How long do you think it took for you really master this, the mixing? What do you think is like your specialty at it?
I ain't gonna lie, when I first started, bro, I was trash. Like, I found a couple of my mixes from like 2015, 2016, when I was a couple years in, when I felt comfortable enough to record myself. I feel like that's when I felt comfortable with shit. Like, so probably I'd say like, I'd probably say like maybe 6 years into this shit, 5-6 years into the shit. Cause at first I was just like playing shit, stopping shit. You feel me? But I got to a point where it's like, all right, I know how to blend this shit now. Like I know how to match up BPMs and shit like that.
What do you think like today your specialty is as a DJ? Like, what do you think you go crazier than most of them?
I ain't gonna lie, my blends be nice as hell, bro. Like my transitions and shit like that. I feel like that's where a lot of mugs be like kind of missing out. Like they'll play a song in, kind of let it play out, and then let the other one play in, or they might just pause that bitch, or might not even, you feel me, blend it right. Now that shit kind of train wrecking and it don't sound like it's supposed to go together. If you could blend that shit like where it sound like it's one song, it just sound a lot better. You can kind of keep people dancing a lot longer, and it's a lot, yeah, you feel me, you keep a vibe going a lot longer rather than when you stop in the song, you gotta build it back up and all that. You go right into it, they bam, all right, bet I know this song, cool, we keep dancing.
Yeah, just keep the, as the DJ, I feel like you supposed to keep those hot parts alive.
On God, yeah, you gotta keep it consistent with it.
One to the other.
Facts, you gotta kind of keep them pockets like that, like for real.
But it's 2 gigs. I need to hear like your side of the story, your perspective.
Oh shit, which one?
The first one is very recent, bro. So you just DJ'd a block party?
Oh yeah, sure. That shit off.
Was this on the Out West block?
Oh mama, that was yeah, the Adams and Lake shit. Yeah, nah, bro, that was real, bro. That was Adams and Lake, bro. That was for
that was Adams and Lake.
Oh mama, yeah, that was for Nino, motherfucking B-Day party. Shout out, Nino. Fuck with you. She threw her shit up over there. That was she do it every year. That was the first time I ever did it though. Like I done seen she did it every year, but I ain't never like actually DJ'd until like this year type shit.
And so did she need like a permit or something? I should shut the block down.
So I don't even know how the fuck that ended up playing off. Like, but it's like they block up over there. It's one of them like weird blocks where it's like, so it's right off Lake, but it's a one way going to Lake. You feel me? So there ain't no traffic coming off of Lake like that. But to get onto their block, you got to turn down a side block and then turn down a side block. Like it's,
so
it's kind of,
it don't be a lot of traffic.
Yeah, like if you coming down that way, you kind of know to come down that way. But like if not, you feel me? Like shit, you just do that motherfucker. But they was still letting people through and shit like that. Like police wasn't tripping. Like ain't nothing crazy happened like the whole night.
Yeah, it looked like a night like what a time.
Yeah, like for real. They had the little they had the mechanical bull out there and shit like that. They had the little bartender at the other end of the block and shit like that. Police came out, they wasn't even tripping, or they was just kind of just posted at the corner, just making sure like everything was straight. But it was cool, like ain't nothing happened.
The other one though, so somebody had a seizure or something while you was DJing. I gotta know this story too.
Sure, that was I remember that. I got booked for this party. It was a girl's, I think it was like a sweet 15, sweet 16 or some shit like that. We was at the Melrose Bowl. You know like the little spot that's off like North Avenue and like 7th Avenue up over there by the Best Buy.
Yeah, I'm at the stool.
It's a little, it's a hall over there. You take a long ass escalator to go down. She had a party over that bitch, right? So it's my first big party, and it's kind of like one of the parties I kind of like define my shit like I was type shit. So I had got lights for her shit, but the lights had like a big ass strobe light on that motherfucker.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, so it was like everybody sitting there dancing and shit like that. Shorty standing right in front of the light. I guess he was looking at that motherfucker a little too hard, bro. He fall on the floor. I ain't even know what the fuck going on. They telling me cut the music. I don't know what's going on. I'm still mixing and shit like that. They tapped me, cut the music. No, bro, I don't know what the fuck. Like, I ain't even peeping fall type shit, you feel me? Because I'm so focused on the laptop and shit like that. they cut the music, bro, having a seizure. I stopped the music. They cut the lights on, bro, having a seizure right on, like, on the flow type shit. So I'm like, damn, that shit crazy as hell. They end up, you feel me, they stopped having a party and shit like that, and they still paid me and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it was just like, that shit was like, I'm like, damn, bro, like, bro, real life
What's going on?
type shit, bro. Could have checked out this bitch on some tweak shit, like, you feel me? I kind of like slight felt responsible, but I was on like 15, 16, so I'm kind of like low key kind of overreacting to that shit. But it was just shit. He was cool after that though. Like, I ended up finding him up on like the book. I think like a week later, cause motherfuckers kept posting him and shit like that. But he was cool and shit like that. Now I ain't seen him since, but shit, yeah. After that, he was cool, so shit.
Definitely one for the books. Any stories, any legendary deaths, moments people don't know about? They should know about the crib.
There's too many of them off. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a lot of like crazy ass parties, like for real. Shit, all them bitches, bro.
I've been in one in this room.
Oh, yeah, for Spank motherfucking birthday party, whole mother. Flow was covered in this motherfucker, all dollars, bro. That shit was smacking.
How can you get booked? People looking to book you. What's the best way to do that?
You can either hit me on IG, which is DJ Des 2 underscores. You can hit me on Facebook, which is Chip Skylark. You can hit my my manager Guap K on IG or Facebook. That's the same shit, Guap K. Or shit, just hit the line 773-507-9089.
Des just gave the number out on the.
Look, hit the line, nigga.
Hit the line. You trying to get booked?
I slide everywhere, bro. We gone.
So where you going with this, Des? What's next for you?
Shit, the moon, nigga. Like, for real, ain't no roof with this shit. Like, for real. Like, oh, by the way, hey, can I get a cameo real quick? Spank, you like hopping in this bitch real quick, shit. My man Spank on the beat, drum dealers, you feel me? My man's locked in with me, goddamn, 14 years ago, still here, rocking. My man's VVs.
Straight like that.
Nah, yeah, the moon, bro, shit. Niggas gonna keep going with this shit. It's like, for real, this is just the beginning of this shit, and like, shit, it ain't nowhere but up from there, for real. Niggas ain't got no kids, like.
He said niggas ain't got no kids.
Niggas ain't got no kids,
That's
bro. Like,
fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Niggas ain't got no kids, nigga. Niggas talking about they can't come out on Friday. They gotta get a babysitter and shit. Lame man, nigga.
Niggas ain't got no kids.
Lame man, nigga.
Anything else you want to tell the people, Des, man?
Shit, there's gonna be plenty more to come. I'm start documenting that shit more. I definitely stepped up the documentation on my shit. So yeah.
This a big step, man, right here.
Oh, hell yeah. First interview in like, I think like 8-9 years. That first one was terrible, bro. I was like young as hell with that shit. I was like 13, 14. I'm embarrassed of that shit.
What can we find that at?
You gotta look for that one. Look, if you find that one, send that to me. I'll cash app you a dub if you can find it. That bitch, it's out there. I ain't gonna tell you what it's under though. It's out there. You just gotta find that bitch.
You gotta know Des.
You really gotta know me to find that bitch.
Anything else you wanna touch up on, man?
Shit, fuck with me, bro. Like, y'all got all my social media and shit.
Bars on something, bro.
Oh damn, bro. You wild.
I heard you spit something.
This nigga was some Nardwar shit, bro. Look, bro. You gotta once again, you gotta know me for that shit, bro. Only like, I think like 4 niggas in the world got that shit, bro. That shit exclusive, bro. Cost like $500 a verse, bro.
I don't got that one yet, man.
It's $500 a verse, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be on. I got Zalloween on Zalloween on Halloween Day, October 31st. Fuck with me. I'm gonna be out there. I'll be posting a flyer up on my page so you can get the info from that shit. I got an event on the 30th too. That's at the venue I was saying up off like that's over east up off Vincent and 47th. That's the day before Halloween. And then shit, before the year out, I'm pretty sure some more big shit gonna come up. So yeah, just shit, stay tuned. Drum dealers, nigga.
Give them the number one more time, dude, so they can book you on these tables.
773-507-9089. If you want your party smacking, go to IG and look up DJ Des with 2 underscores on that motherfucker. You gonna see it's me. 2 of them bitches. It's pure. It's footage on that motherfucker. There's no cap in my rap. I promise you, it's straight footage on that motherfucker. I'm good at corporate events. I had your grandma dancing. I had your kids dancing. I had you dancing. I got wireless mics. I got sub. Come on, fuck with me. And I'm out west too, so I got you. I'll play that shit. Shout out Watch This Production. It's DJ Des, your girlfriend's favorite DJ. Dez don't miss. Watch this, don't miss. Yeah, I know what the fuck going on.
Stay tuned. The first won't be the last. Watch this interview. It's DJ Dez. I'm Dusabe. That's that on that.